Yep, you know what it is, your boy Ejay The DJ. Like I said, I'm back at it. Conversation with a DJ today. I got somebody special, man. We do what we do, how I do it. Like I say, representing New York, but he's in the A with me. Like I said, you know, when people from New York City come to the A, they come tap it with your boy. It was on the right, Big Bushgi. Welcome to the show, Brody.
What's up? Ejay The DJ, what's happening?
Yes, sir, yes, sir. How you feeling today, man?
I feel good, man. I feel good. It's a nice, hot day today.
Yo, how you enjoying this ATL heat?
I mean, the ATL heat got me beat. I will tell you that. It got me beat.
I ain't gonna lie, it's like 86, but the humidity feel like 90, 99. It is hot.
It's hot.
How you feel about the weather compared to New York City?
It's better.
It's better?
It's better. It's fresh air.
Yes, and green, a lot of green.
Fresh air, a lot of green. You know what I'm saying? A lot of green.
That's what's up. What brought you to the A?
I mean, I came out here to see my daughters. You know what I mean? I
Okay.
came to do a couple of things. You know what I mean? Work. And of course, get in touch with you.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And
Happy Father's Day too. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you. Happy Father's Day.
For sure.
And I pretty much, went to Lakewood Rider magazine.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Running around the town with him. And I'm pretty much trying to make the move out here, honestly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's what's up. It's definitely worth it. When I jumped out the window, I said, well, my homegirl said, jump off the porch.
Yeah.
Jumped off the porch with it, and it was the best decision I ever made. The best thing I like about Atlanta is black success. A lot of black folks out here winning, but it's also scam Atlanta. A lot of people out here that's bullshit. A lot of scams out here, scam Atlanta. So you know, is definitely dope. But you do music, and we definitely did a mic drop today.
Yeah.
So that was definitely dope.
Yeah, dope.
Talk about your music. Let's talk about your music career for a little while.
Well, I've had a long career. You know what I'm saying? I started doing music outside of the church at 13.
Oh,
you know
dope.
I had a nice, successful behind-the-scenes career. You know, being a producer at a young age. You know, making a couple of dollars, making a good name of myself, good connections. And, I mean, people know me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
But I started to veer into being an artist myself at a late age. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Cause I'm like, you know what? I mean, I'm tired of trying to build and make other artists when I know.
Got you.
I know the source. I got the ingredients.
What's the ingredients? We want to know. What's the ingredients?
No, I mean, the ingredients is what they come to me for. You know what I'm saying? They come to me for song arrangement. They come to me for vocal training. They come to me to help write bars.
Dope.
They come to me to make their beats. They come to me to engineer and mix and master. So why not do that for myself?
Nah,
you know?
it's only right. How important is that to you? Like, how important is, like song arrangements, mix and mastering? Because we live in a microwave era. When I say microwave era, I mean artists will make a song tonight and they have it in Instagram tomorrow, but it's not mix and mastered. As a DJ, I get music a lot that's not mix and mastered, and it sounds horrible over some loud speakers. How important is that?
I mean, it's important to get the records cleaned up if you're really trying to make it happen.
Okay.
But it stems from a lot of songs being accepted.
Yes.
That was, you know what I'm saying, like, sounds horrible, but it was just like it had a wave or had a vibe, or, you know what I'm saying? So people just be like, you know what? Like, even with music, period, now, it's just like people don't care about nothing, all the extra work.
Yeah.
If let's just record it and put it out. You never know.
That's interesting. Like, why do you feel like is that? Like, why do you feel people just feel like they could just put music out anyway now? Because
it's been done, and a chosen few has been accepted.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's
that
been done, and that's why people talk about, yo, bro, don't hold on to nothing. Don't just put it out. Just put it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what people always say, you know. And even with me now, I gotta get my stuff cleaned out. I've been holding on to my project that I'm releasing. I'm going to release it this year though, but I've been holding on to it for so long because it has to be right. It has to sound.
What you gonna name it?
Trap Stories 3.
Why Trap Story 3?
Because that's it's the third installment to what I already started.
Okay.
I mean, years ago, I started with Trap Stories.
Yeah.
Take Risk and Prosper. Then I did Trap Stories 2, hosted by DJ Superstar J.
Oh, dope.
And then this one, I'm just coming with it some more. I mean, I've had projects in between.
Yeah.
But that's like my trilogy thing, and it's been so long since I put one out.
No, I definitely like that. Being from New York City, how have music influenced you? Coming from New York City, because New York City is like the mecca of hip hop, the mecca of music. Yeah. How have it influenced you?
I mean, being from New York City, I mean, New York really didn't influence me, I would say. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Being from New York City, I listen to a lot of outside people. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
Like, even to this day, like the New York sound, I still don't know what people say. What is a New York sound? You know what I'm saying? What is a New York sound? Because at the time, we didn't have 808s.
Yeah.
But right now, you hear Funk Master Flex. This is what New York sounds like. And it's a song with 808s on it. Yeah. So it's no New York sound, so it's not really like the New York enforcement. But I listen to a lot of different music.
Okay. So, what's some artists you listen to as it's coming up?
Like I listen to like Ludacris, you know, Outkast, you know, Nappy Roots.
Okay.
You know, I would say like Too Short, E40.
No, that's dope. That's an eclectic sound. I like that. Like E40, West Coast. If you had a chance to do a song with any artist you just said, who would it be and why?
I had a conversation just the other day about this, and it was a choice between Too Short, E40, and Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
So I would say Too Short.
For real? Too Short.
But I would say E40 more because E40 still has.
Over Snoop Dogg?
Of course.
Snoop Dogg is still making hits.
I mean, Snoop is Snoop
right now.
But
shout out to Uncle Snoop.
Snoop ain't nobody like now these days. Ain't nobody trying to have no. Don't change the diesel. Turn it up a little. I got live room.
Nah, but he got different flows to different. He got a sober sexy rap right now. That's flaming.
I mean,
that's flaming.
It's because of his name. It's because it's Snoop. It's Uncle Snoop. But
got you.
I think put him on the song and be like, yo, bro.
Yeah.
I can't.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Because what can you? You're not gonna be able to hang with me. It's just gonna be because of who you are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you like that.
Got you. That's interesting. That's interesting. You feel that way.
Like, you're gonna have to really come with the influence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Describe your sound for people that don't know who you are.
I mean, people. I can't really describe it because I am a universal sounding person. You know what I'm saying? Like I can sing on one record and I rap on another record. You be like, yo, that's you too. Wow, that's crazy. So I mean, I'm like a mixture between I would say I'm the Rick Ross of R&B.
Rick Ross of R&B. Listen, he said he the Rick Ross of R&B. Y'all heard it first. On Ejay The DJ TV.
Yeah, even when I rap, it's like people say I have a Rick Ross sound, but I have yet heard Rick Ross on the drill record. But I'm bodying drill.
I don't think you're gonna hear Rick Ross on the drill record, to be honest with you.
But they used to call me Rick Ross's drill.
I believe you.
And then they used to call me Rick Ross.
I do not like drill music.
Come on.
I do not like drill music.
I mean, I still don't like it, but I did it. I did it because it was the times. You know what I'm saying? And I came out when it came out.
The reason why I don't like drill music is what it represents. It represents death. I just feel like everybody in the drill sound dies or get locked up or just about to die. I just don't like that sound for me.
Well, that's only because they actually accepted all the people that was actually killing people. Like, when I did the drill music, I stuck to what I talk about. You know what I'm saying? My life. I talk about, it's like motivational stuff, inspirational stuff. That's what Trap Story Street is pretty much about, me growing up out of the streets and out of the trap, and you know what I'm saying, and realizing that it wasn't for me, realizing that the people ain't for me, realizing if I can't get an opportunity over some drugs out of a friend, you know what I'm saying, like, then that ain't my friend.
No, that's interesting you say that. I want to touch on your background, like, because coming from New York, describe your background to people. I want to understand your background.
I grew up in the church. My father was a pastor. My grandfather was a pastor.
So you was in the trap though?
Yeah.
You was in church in the trap?
Yeah. When I came outside, I stopped going to church at 10 years old. They used to leave me home. I'd go outside.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I learned all my musical, things from the church. Like I could play 7 instruments, bro.
That's big.
From in the church, playing a little kid. Yeah. With the big sticks and playing the drums.
What's the 7 instruments that you play?
The drums, piano, organ. I can play the bass guitar, electric guitar, acoustic guitar.
That's dope.
I can play the violin. Like I can play everything, but to a certain extent. I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? But I can play when I need to get out. You know
that's super dope. The only person I seen a black person in my age bracket that I seen play the piano was Charles Hamilton when I was in college with him. He played the piano. That shit blew my mind. Like, that shit is dope. Like that's something that I still want to learn. Like I want to get some piano lessons. That shit is amazing. So that's super dope. So with all that being said, how do you describe or understand your sound?
I mean, life it's a life sound because life hits you from all different types of ways, up and down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I have a, I don't know. I would say it's a I would say it's a life sound. You know how like I can't explain it. It's something I can't explain.
No, that definitely makes sense. Are you still in the church?
I still go to church.
How important is God right now? Because right now with so much going on, new president, a lot of stuff is happening.
God is really important.
How
God's
important
always
is that?
been important.
Okay.
God is always important. You know, whatever you call a higher power, that man upstairs is only one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Whether you call him Allah, God, he's important. I mean, God got me here. You know what I'm saying?
Amen to that.
You know, and just by me being outside and being into a whole bunch of different things and seeing a lot of things and being able to still be sitting here to this day. And out of all the things I've seen, I was supposed to be doing life. I was supposed to be dead. I was supposed to. You know
For real?
Bro,
doing life for what?
Bro, when you in the streets, you get into street shit. You know what I'm saying?
I want to know how you go from the church to the streets. Like, what was that crossover? That's all I want to know.
as far as like me, my thing was with the church. I left the church out of anger. My father was a pastor, so me being a preacher's kid, you see how much he puts in and how much the people take.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And how much he get discredited, and then my father got sick, and the people just shut down on him, and you know, and it didn't help. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I was like, yo, it gotta be just a show. But I have my own relationship with God. You know
that definitely makes sense. I respect it. I just want to know I want to know what happened between you being in church, not going no more, to being in the streets, and what led to that. Because sometimes with most people that have a family in church, they stick to that straight life. What made you go left?
I mean, I always was. Well, I'm the youngest.
Okay.
So I didn't get the just of my parents that my oldest siblings got.
Makes sense.
So I was, and then you know, even though I was at the church, I wasn't like with them. You know what I'm saying? They were still in the church. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I would be probably at my grandmother's house or on the other side of town. Or,
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be always in the church aspect as I got older. So it just ended up being like that. And when they were going at the church, I don't have nobody to protect me in the hood. You know
that makes sense.
I don't got nobody to protect me, nobody to fend for me. So I became the person that I got to protect my family.
I got to family, do what you got to do.
Fend for me and my aunt and do what I can do to bring
shit. And you was born in Queens, New York.
Yeah.
How was Queens? Because Queens, you know, is a lot of stuff. Left Rack City, you got Queensbridge, you got Southside.
I grew up in Southside, 40 projects.
Shout out to everybody on Southside. I got some folks on the Southside about Southside homies. Ain't there 50 from Southside, right?
50 from Southside.
That's what's up.
But the crazy thing is, I stayed at my grandmother's house off and on, and she's from Hollis.
Okay, shout out to Hollis.
So it was like
big Queens in the building.
Yeah. So
my brother Jack from Queens too. Shout out to Jack.
I know both sides of the feeling of having to stay in the buildings to the houses. And and especially when they used to be beefing back in the days, it was crazy. But I know. I was always safe. I was always safe. I always got myself into shit and God got me through shit and always out of it.
No, that definitely makes sense.
But I always ran back to the studio because that's I'm good at this. You know what I'm saying? So I always ran back to the studio and
So describe your studio work, because you do a lot of work in the studio.
Yeah.
You work with a lot of artists. Let's talk about, if you want to explain, what's some of the artists you work with?
I produce for a lot of different artists. Like coming from back in the days, I produced for the OMG Girls. I did a song called Loverboy.
Okay.
Did a song called Loverboy for the OMG Girls. I did stuff for Alley Boy. I did a song with Gunplay.
Shout out to Gunplay.
Stretch.
Okay.
Game and Juicy J.
Okay.
I sat with Big Sean.
That list. He named me that list.
I've recorded Fabio a few times.
Okay. Shout out to Fabio, free Fabio.
I actually produced a record with Fabio on it called 3030.
Got you.
With P. Gutter and Yeti the Boss.
Before you keep going, I want you to describe what a producer is, because some of y'all tuned in right now I want y'all to really understand what a producer is. I don't mean your friend that's in your house in the basement. We want to know what a producer is from your point of view because he's actually doing it. You see, this is living proof. He's just living proof.
I mean, a producer is totally different from a beat maker. You know what I'm saying? A beat maker, you get the track pad, you get your little pad, sit there, you fiddle with the beats, you cut up samples and stuff like that. Whatever. But producer, to me, in my aspect, a producer is a person that makes it from scratch, like a Ryan Leslie or.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's a producer. He knows how to format the song and stuff like that. Most beat makers just do loops. You know what I'm saying? It'll be one sound all the way through. Producer breaks the beat down, give it an arrangement. You know what I'm saying? They sit there, they go through the whole song with you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then it leads into like an executive producer. Say, yo, drop this, make this.
I like that.
Single this out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just let the hi-hats go at this point. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So.
That makes sense. How long does it take for a song to get produced? Because we talked about that earlier and how most artists is independent, just put songs out so fast. How long is a song that's the right song produced and put out? Well, how long does that take?
I mean, sometimes it don't even take that. It don't even take that long. Sometimes it does, because it's what's your idea of the right song.
I mean, far as getting it cleared, far as getting everything registered with your POIs. I mean, I think that.
Are you talking about to release a song?
Yeah, to release a song.
Oh, you got if you up to and you hip to all these apps and stuff like that. You got your TuneCore. If you're doing your own distribution, you got your TuneCore. You got your DistroKid. You got your ASCAP. You got your They got it's a couple of other joints. SoundScan.
Yeah, SoundScan.
You know what I'm saying? You
Sound
put your stuff up. Sound Exchange. You do all that stuff for your stuff to get noticed.
That's important.
When you put it out, you wanted to get noticed, read by all of these. Like you get your song played. Yeah. At a coffee shop, you get placed for that. You perform your song, you get paid for that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to pretty much. It takes a lot. Copyright your song and all of that stuff.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up, because I want you to understand, like, you know, it's a process. Don't
to do it the right way. I mean, people just throw their song on YouTube, or they just put their stuff on SoundCloud or whatever.
The reason why I asked you that, because a lot of artists keep saying that they song getting stolen. It was a few artists saying that another artist stole their song, but they just put it straight out, and there's no copyright. There's nothing that protects them.
It's not even out on platforms.
Once
you put it on platforms, it's pretty much going into the library.
And that's the thing. So, and once you put it out, you can't re-put it out. It don't work that way. You got to put it out one time the right way.
The right way.
So I definitely understand that. So what direction is your career going now?
Honestly, my career is going up, because for a minute I started to fall back from it, because there's a lot of discouraging things that happen.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And honestly, since I've backed away from a lot of people, a lot of things that was going on, a lot of, you know what I mean, hindrance things, I just pretty much, I've been working, and it started to feel like I'm getting forced to do this shit now, because I'd be like, well, all right, I'm coming.
Got you.
All right, I'm ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Because I kind of like be like, yo, I don't want to involve a lot of people in it, because it's like, I did it, it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Then I get the blame for it, like, oh, you did it.
That makes sense.
So, since I did that, since I cut everybody off, I've been good. It's been going up.
That's what's up.
I mean,
sometimes you got to cut people off to excel, and that's really important. So I definitely commend you on that. I just want to fast forward and ask you, like, being from New York City, what's your thoughts on the Diddy trial right now?
Nah, the crazy shit is I don't even pay it no mind. Since they went and got him, I was like, hey, hopefully he come home, or hopefully they find out a reason to really, you know what I'm saying?
But you think he gonna be guilty?
Guilty of actually what? Yeah, he's guilty of what he did to Cassie. It's already
sex trafficking.
Sex trafficking, really?
Yeah, you didn't see it?
I know. That's what I said.
See, the reason I don't want to go too far into it, but if we're gonna look at everything with details,
this shit is fucking me up.
He definitely paid for prostitution. Yeah. He paid for sex. That's illegal. You cannot do that. So it's certain things you gotta look at. Like,
you can't pay for no pussy out here.
No, hell, that's illegal.
Man, you not low pussy, bitch. Key.
Don't get it twisted. It is, and I'm not taking no sides. I'm not saying Diddy's right or wrong.
It's illegal to buy pussy.
Yes, it is. Very illegal.
So why But it's illegal to sell.
Illegal.
It's illegal to sell crack.
Yeah, it's illegal, but people do it. It's the same thing.
I get that.
It's the same thing as right now with the immigrants. How you feel about the immigrants right now? Everybody getting deported. ICE is on everybody's ass.
Don't get in my truck. I'm getting $750 from you.
So
right off you. Don't get in my truck. You're going down.
So that's the thing, right? So that's the thing, right? I'm just looking at it like everybody mad at ICE, but in reality, we gotta look at the reality and the facts.
The reality is, get that buck, get that bread. If you got you a little Mexico, have him do your grass and take his ass to ICE. Get your $750 for that.
Listen. All I'm saying, I'm looking.
They would do it to us. If we was out there stuck in Mexico,
we wouldn't. They'll lock us up. They'll lock us up.
Why fuck you up?
So I just don't understand. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to Vital Vibe Juice Bar.
Woo!
This show is brought to you by Vital Vibe Juice Bar. If you don't have no juice, make sure you get one. This is the watermelon, and this is really good. They got the sea moss over here. They got the bladderwrack. They got all the good stuff. So make sure you tap in with Vital Vibe Juice Bar. I'm gonna definitely have all the info in the link.
Vital Vibes.
Come get some Vital Vibe Juice Bar. I'm gonna say it one more time. This is our sponsor for the day. You know what it is, man. This is watermelon. Tell a friend, friend. We're gonna cheers to this. We're gonna cheers to this.
I already started drinking, bro.
Because right now we in Atlanta and it's really, really hot. So I wanna go with Vital Vibe Juice Bar. Also wanna give a big shout out to Kurt Flirt clothing line. This is what I'm saying. I know they say Happy Halloween, but I'm outside. And right now, it's spooky out here. So I'm wearing Happy Halloween because we don't know what's next. And it's bombs going off in the Middle East. And I want to give everybody, my condolences that's losing their lives because it's real out here. But back to the reality, we having a good time. Vital Vibe Juice Bar. Make sure you get some.
This shit is good. They need to make slushies like this right here. Tell you, I am from.
Now, I had to ask you that because I like to be up to date with politics. You know what I'm saying? So much going on. The Puff trial is happening. ICE is going on. A lot of Mexicans getting deported, and it's not Mexicans, just illegal immigrants. And a lot of people is up and down. They stay here, but if we go to another country and stay past our visa or whatever, they gonna send our ass right back.
Yeah.
So the U.S. is really the bad part about the U.S. If something happens right now, far as a foreign attack, it's gonna be in the U.S. because a lot of immigrants are here.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I agree with it, but I'm just saying let's stop looking at our emotions, look at the facts.
That's a fact.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm a man of facts. I don't like emotion.
Y'all up. Y'all going to ICE. Y'all going to the building. I'll be like, yo!
Nah, it's really getting bad out here. And I just want to really reiterate that. He's here. As music is going, right? There's so much music coming out every day. How do you feel the music industry is going?
I feel like there's a lot of holes in it, and a lot of chances that could be filled if people actually giving people an ear.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And stop accepting the riffraff. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that people just do because it's a gimmick or it sounds funny and it gets caught in their head from an Instagram video, but it's a lot of good work out here.
Okay.
That needs to be appreciated again like it used to back in the days. Like albums used to get appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Albums used to have work put in them and not just have a whole bunch of songs. So
yeah.
Trash.
I definitely feel you on that. That's why I had to ask you that because it's like coming to Atlanta, I like the music out here. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of new artists out here in Atlanta that I'm rocking with. Yeah. Heavy. Shout out to YK Nisi, I like her music. I like Pluto music. I like Bunny B. I like her music. I like Boss Road Nee. I like her music. It's some artists out here that's going. Yeah, and the females is going hard out here.
I was gonna play a couple of tracks from people out here. I'm jacking it.
It's definitely going hard. For real. I got an artist named Roddy Ra. He got a song called Pose right now. I play in the strip club. Going up. I love it. I got more independent artists that I support right now than I did in New York. And I just feel like sometimes New York artists, or just artists in general, they get stuck in that box. Yeah. I'm telling artists, make songs for the club. Have fun with that. Don't just stay with the songs that you feel like your homeboy's gonna like. If the females don't like it, I'm pretty sure nobody's gonna like that shit. And that, just to be honest with you. Like, and that's what I always preach to artists of making sure your music is relatable to the females. Because the female's gonna rock to it, and then the dude's gonna catch on to it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Because when I found out about Pop Smoke, it was from a female. Like, all our hot shit right now, I'm always next to a female. Like, I keep a young joint in the stash, and she'd be like, yo, this is fire. And she'd send me some new music, like, yo, look, check this out. So I always talk about that. How you feel about the female rap right now?
I ain't front. These chicks is nice.
They going
These
up.
chicks is nice, but back in the days, the chicks always was nice, but they was writers.
Yeah.
They was writing for the niggas. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Chicks was writing niggas wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
And so, I mean, like, chicks is nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad that a lot of them is getting the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I just hope it don't get too raunchy.
Got you.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't deal with it. Like, Sexy Red is fire. Like, I ain't gonna front, she's fire.
I like Sexy Red. I like Sexy Red.
For who she is.
I love Sexy Red. I ain't gonna lie.
She's not the best. She's not the best.
She don't gotta be the best, but she know how to make
Sexy
them tunes.
Red, yeah, she's good.
Yeah. I like she know how to make them tunes. Like, she make them good records for me. Like, I like Sexy because Sexy is being herself.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of females relate to Sexy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sexy, man. I gotta meet her. I can't wait to meet her.
I can't wait to meet her neither. She's sexy.
So, you said you plan on moving to Atlanta. When you plan on doing that?
The end of July.
Okay. So what do you feel you're gonna bring to Atlanta that's different? If you feel like you're gonna bring something to Atlanta.
I mean, I said I'm gonna bring me.
Okay.
But I'm looking what I can get from Atlanta. Not saying like I'm stealing people's sounds or anything. I'm just looking for a new inspiration.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? A new drive, a new like strike.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause at the end of the day, it's just like, I'm fire. I know I'm fire. I'm totally confident in my craft. It's
okay.
Just, I wanna adapt some of this too.
Gotcha.
You know I wanna adapt some of the culture of this.
Okay.
Get some of the blood in my veins so I could be a little bit more better. I pretty much wanna work with Atlanta to help me. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
So that's pretty much what I'm not gonna say I'm bringing this, I'm bringing that. Nah.
Yes, sir.
I mean, probably from my answer you can tell what I'm bringing.
Nah, that's definitely what's up. Yeah, you got any last minute shout outs?
I mean, shout out to Rider Magazine. Shout out to
Romy Rome.
Shout out to you.
Yes,
shout
sir.
out to the whole Queen. Shout out to the whole Mad Bougie Beats LLC family. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with me. Shout out to Big Bougie himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to everybody that's tuning in and that's checking me out. You know what I'm saying? Just follow me on the gram. Follow me anywhere. Follow me on the gram. Tune into my YouTube. Check me out on Spotify, Google Play, Apple Music, all that shit. Big Bougie, BIGBUSHGI. Shout out to you for doing that.
Yes, sir. Yo, you know what it is. Like I said, Vital Vibes, our sponsor. You know what's up. Tell a friend. We having good. And make sure you come down here and get some of this juice. But on another rope, tell a friend. We outside, no sidewalks. I'm back again. Ejay The DJ TV. Yeah, check us out. Wow. Oh, don't forget, YouTube. Matter of fact, no, the website. EjayTheDJ.tv. 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 We outside, no sidewalks. Yes, sir.
Vital Vibes.